two of the things that I think that are that I would love to have come out of this interview.
Okay.
Would be one, the understanding of the grant money.
Okay.
And I'll tell you, you could come right off of Virginia's comment. It was basically, how the hell does he think he's going to create 44 full-time jobs building tube tubes? Because there's no way in the world, one, that could happen. Two, there's no way in the world that with $100,000 anybody could create 44 jobs doing anything. And especially the way the grant was given out. A lot of people don't understand that there are so many huge commitments in order, and problems if you don't reach those commitments. You know, if we don't create 44 jobs, I gotta return the money. I gotta pay it back. And so half of that money is not given out. It's given out $1,000 per every person I hire. So I actually have to hire somebody, put them on the books, and then I get $1,000. So at the end at $52,000 a year, that maybe will cover their first 4 days of work.
Well, like, yeah, on an annual basis, that would be like a little over $2,000 or something like that per person. Multiply that times 40.
Well, you figure 52,000, 52 weeks, it's $1,000 a week you're paying them, but you got to pay workman's comp and insurance and all that other stuff. So at $1,000, they give me $1,000 per employee. I'm losing money at that rate.
So people don't understand that you are putting people to work in our community. You are putting not only artists to work, but you're putting maybe some people that really need help.
And I'll tell you something, you know, I'll tell you something else that's a little bit disturbing, is that I was speaking to somebody the other day in confidence, and we love this neighborhood. We absolutely love the neighborhood.
Great neighborhood.
You know, it's, before we moved in here, I was a little bit scared of the neighborhood because, you know, every other building is in disarray and whatnot. You know, you've got the you know, Salvation Army across the street. You've got hundreds of people that are homeless, and you know, these are not faces and visions of stuff of which you expect your life's going to be surrounded by. And it turns out that I couldn't ask for a better place to be across the street from, because I've got 100 people that are willing to come to work for me, that need a job, that understand what the bottom looks like. And so anytime that we need help, all we have to do is walk across the street, and we find great help. Because the majority of those people don't deserve to be homeless.
Right.
And they don't like being homeless. And you know, one of the things about they don't do anything wrong in their neighborhood because it gets back too quickly. And that right there is the last lifeline that they have. So we love the neighborhood, as far as I was in here working one day, and we had probably 45 little kids walk in here, all from the neighborhood. And most of them, you know, from north of here, you know, between here and Martin Luther King. And they came in here and they played around and whatnot. Well, those kids are involved in a neighborhood enrichment program. You know, they love their neighborhood type of thing. And they just recently won $15,000 to help improve something. Well, we're going to make a tube dude for them for their park. They'd spent almost all the money. They had a little bit of money left, and it wasn't near enough to do a tube dude. So we're going to, you know, they needed to finish off what they had to. So we went ahead and made an agreement with them that we were going to make their tube dude for them. And all the little kids are going to come in here, and our first session is that they're going to design their tube dude for their park. And then we're going to take them back there. We're all going to give them safety goggles and all this stuff. They're going to get to watch their tube dude actually be made.
That's pretty neat.
And it's going to be awesome. You know, it's going to be, I mean, you know, these kids range from 4 years old to about 16 years old.
Well, Scott, I'd like to thank you for the interview. I'm Tim Yeager for SarasotaVisualArt.com. You can view more of Scott and the Tube Dude's work here at 1001 Central Avenue, downtown Sarasota, Florida. Thanks for stopping by.